after starting stabilizing type लागेल तुम्हाला तेव्हा withdrawal करा तेव्हा आणि याच्यामध्ये आपल्याला लागत नाही.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's Onboarding Essentials webinar. In today's webinar, we will be talking about HDFC Securities products, pricing, and features. Also, we'll have an app walkthrough to understand how the app works, how beneficial the app is, and how easy your investment journey would be if you have the app. We'll understand the basics about equity and delivery. We'll understand what is margin trading funding and futures and options. And last but not the least, we'll talk about HDFC Securities research, okay, which is there in the market for more than 20 plus years now. So before we get started, I would like to display a standard disclaimer to everybody. All right, I hope everybody has read the disclaimer. So first of all, to start with the pricing, okay, and to start with the pricing, first of all, I would like to tell you that if you have a HDFC Bank linked account, okay, if your Demat account is linked with the HDFC Bank, okay, the Demat and AMC charges are different. And if you don't have an HDFC Bank linked account with your Demat account, the charges are different. Okay. Let's just talk about HDFC Bank not linked account. Okay. The AMC charges is 750 rupees per annum. Okay. And if you have an HDFC Sky account, your AMC charge is rupees 20 per month. Now, these charges, first of all, is exclusive of GST. Okay, there would be an additional GST which would be added here. Okay, talking about HDFC Bank link account. Okay, now there are certain categories here. Okay, first of all, the regular category, which is the non-managed category. Okay, if uh, if your account is inactive in the previous year, okay, then your AMC charges is 750 rupees per annum. Okay, if you fall under the classic category, then the AMC charges is 500 rupees per annum. If you fall under the preferred category, then it is 300 rupees per annum. And if you fall in the imperial category, there is no AMC charges. Okay. But if and these charges are based on if your account is inactive in the previous year, which means that you haven't done any trade in the previous year. But if your account is active, okay, then for a regular customer, the Demat charge is 500 rupees per annum. For classic, it is 250. For preferred and imperial, there is no charges if your account is active in the previous year. Okay. For corporate account, okay, the AMC is rupees 1500 per annum, and for HF account, it is 750 rupees per annum. Okay, these are some basic charges. All right. Talking about Demat debit charges. All right. Now, here similarly, it's similar to what I explained earlier. Okay. If you fall under regular and classic category, the charges is 0.04% or rupees 30, whichever is higher. Okay. And if you fall under preferred and imperial category, the charges are 0.03% or rupees 30, whichever is higher. That is the Demat debit charges. Okay. And if your DP is HSF DP, then it is rupees 20 per transaction. And for Sky, it is rupees 20 per transaction. Okay. Again, Demat debit charges for corporate account is 0.04% or rupees 30, whichever is higher. So, one of the questions which we come across with our newly onboarded customers is how to activate, how to trade in FNO, and how to activate their derivative segment. So, I would like to explain that how exactly the process is to activate your derivative segment. Okay, and when I will take you through the app, I will also show a demo as to how you can activate your derivative segment. Okay. So if you have the app, first of all, if you don't have the app, I would request everybody to download the app. Okay, you can go on the App Store or the Play Store and simply type Invest Right. Uh, you will be able to download the Invest Right app. Okay. So please download the app, because if you have the app, your journey, your investment journey becomes very much smooth, and all the information, all the data you have on your fingertips. So yes, that is one of the information which I would like to share. So talking about activating a derivative segment, okay, if you have the app, you go on the right hand side, top right hand side of your screen, okay, on your initials, okay, you click there. Under privileges section, you will find FNO privilege and currency derivative privilege section. You just simply shift the toggle button on the FNO privilege. Once you shift the toggle button, it will automatically take you to another page, which is the derivative privilege page. Okay. Here, the futures and options and currency derivative checkbox would be ticked automatically. Okay. And you just simply have to click on the terms and conditions and proceed. Once you proceed, it will ask you to log in, okay, with your login ID and password. Okay, enter the captcha and submit. Further, it will ask you to upload the document. Okay. First of all, it will ask you to select your income range. Okay. And then it will ask you to upload your document, whether it would be an ITR statement, or whether it would be a bank statement or salary slip. Okay. Uh, or whatever is feasible for you, you just simply upload and submit the request. Once the request is submitted, it takes 24 to 48 hours for your derivative segment to get activated once the scrutiny is done from the backend. One more important thing here is to activate your DDPI. Okay. Now, first of all, what are the benefits of activating your DDPI? I would like to discuss that first. Okay. So there are majorly three benefits here. Okay, first of all, you unlock buy stocks pay later facility, that is the MTF facility. I will discuss in detail about the MTF facility in the upcoming slide, what exactly MTF is, and what are the benefits of MTF. Okay. Second thing, what second benefit is faster order execution. Okay, and third is cashless trading. Now, talking about faster order execution, what exactly it means? Now, whenever you purchase any stock, okay, whenever you take any equity, whenever you take any delivery, okay, and for example, if you purchase any XYZ stock today, and in a month or so you want to sell that stock, okay. So whenever you sell a stock, what you have to do is you have to enter a CDSL TPIN and OTP, to authorize your sell transaction. Okay. What happens is that it becomes tedious at sometimes to find out that CDSL TPIN. Okay, and one cannot remember, or you have to either you have to remember it, or either you have to have it handy when you do any transaction. But sometimes it is difficult, it is tedious for a customer to get that, because this CDSL TPIN is given to you when you open your Demat account. Okay. So, I mean, it has happened with me also in the initial stages that, I was not able to find out the TPIN when I was selling the shares. So I had to go to my Gmail and find out where exactly the TPIN is, so that I would, authorize the sell transaction. Okay. So to avoid all this hassle, if you activate your DDPI, automatically you won't be asked for any TPIN and OTP for every sell transaction. Okay. Your order would be executed ASAP. I mean, executed there and then, and you wouldn't be asked to authorize with TPIN or OTP. So that is one. Second thing is cashless trading. Now, what exactly is cashless trading? Now, for example, if you have a portfolio of, let's take an example. You have a portfolio of 1 lakh rupees. Okay, and let's take an example that currently the market is very bullish, and you feel that this is the right time for an XYZ stock to purchase, because you feel that that particular stock or that particular trade would definitely help you get some profit, but you don't have any funds as of today. Okay, however, you already hold a portfolio of as I said, let's take an example of 1 lakh rupees. So Now, since you don't have funds, what you can do is you can pledge your existing stock and get additional margin for trading, without adding more money. Okay. So you can simply pledge after a certain haircut, you will get funds and you will be able to trade in whatever stock you want. Okay, by just pledging your existing stock. So that is how you will be eligible for cashless trading as well, by activating your DDPI. Okay, and as I said, MTF I'll be covering in the upcoming slide what exactly MTF is. So yes, let's come to MTF, what exactly it is. Okay. Now, here basically, let's take an example what we have on the screen. Um, let's assume that you want to buy stocks worth rupees 4 lakh rupees as it is mentioned here. Okay. Now let's take an example of MRF. Let's assume that MRF is at trading at 1 lakh rupees. Okay. You want to buy four MRF stocks, but you only have money for one MRF stock. Okay. So the remaining three would be, would be leveraged by HDFC Securities. What we'll do is the remaining 3 lakh would be given by us. However, uh, there would be certain interest which will be charged, um, on this 3 lakh rupees which is provided to you. Okay. Now, what are the advantages of MPF? First of all, is that long holding periods. You can hold it up to 275 days. That position. For example, if you purchase a stock now, you can hold it up to 275 days. In your portfolio. Second thing, it enhances your purchasing power. Okay. Uh, and third thing is opportunity of higher returns. Now, when I say enhancing your purchasing power, it means that in 1 lakh you are able to get stocks worth rupees 4 lakhs. So that is one thing. And second thing is opportunity of higher returns. Like for example, let's take an example that you know um, this particular stock, it goes up by 10%. Okay, in the next 2 months. Okay, so what happens is that if and let's take an example that you have thought of a target of 10% only. You meet the target in the next 2 months. Okay, तो जो आपका 1 लाख रुपया है वो 1 लाख का 1,10,000 होगा. ठीक है. However, since you have utilized MTF here, now your position, okay, is of worth of rupees 4 lakh. So 4 lakh का 10% would be 40,000. So automatically आपने क्या किया, आपका जो अपॉर्चुनिटी है वो ऑटोमेटिकली इंक्रीज हो गया है यहाँ पे. ठीक है. सो इवेंचुअली अगर आप देखोगे, आफ्टर पेइंग योर इंटरेस्ट एंड एवरीथिंग you would be left with certain amount which would be higher than 10%. ठीक है. I'll just give you an example how exactly that is. ठीक है. Second important thing I would like to talk about is flexibility of repayment. Now, ऐसा नहीं है कि taking a position in MTF. It's not that we are charging you fixed interest for every month. Okay, for whatever number of days you hold the position, the interest is charged on based on that. ऐसे नहीं कि unlike unlike in your personal loan, कि मान लो आप कोई पर्सनल लेते हो तो तभी कैसे कि if your rate of interest is let's assume 12% per annum. तो आप जब तक वो लोन क्लोज नहीं करते तब तक एवरी मंथ आपको 1% चार्ज होगा ही. ठीक है. बट इसमें ऐसा नहीं है. आपने पोजीशन आज ली और आपने मान लो पोजीशन 15 दिन में क्लोज कर दी, तो फॉर 15 days वॉट एवर द इंटरेस्ट इज बेस्ड ऑन द इंटरेस्ट रेट विच यू फॉल अंडर. ओके, आपको वही चार्जेस होगा. ठीक है. सेकेंड थिंग, जस्ट टू हाईलाइट, if you know if the interest charges, if there are delayed interest charges or something, so we there is a nominal charge which is charged here 1.5% per month. Okay, that is 18% per annum. Okay, and just to highlight about MTF here, on HSL the interest rate Okay, it keeps on varying. All right. It is different for every customer. So you can check out all the details, and you'll be able to find out what is the interest rate for you. Okay. And also, just to inform you that how exactly this works, like let's take an example of your interest rate is 12% पर annum. ठीक है, आपने 1 लाख का स्टॉक लिया. ठीक है, सॉरी, 3 लाख पे आपका जो 1% इंटरेस्ट चार्ज होगा एवरी मंथ, दैट वुड बी 3,000 रुपीज एवरी मंथ. ओके, तो 3,000 रुपीज एवरी मंथ वुड बी द इंटरेस्ट चार्ज. ओके, एंड 2 महीने में, एज आई टू टुक एन एग्जांपल, 2 महीने में योर you're meeting a target of 10%. So automatically your profit is on 4 lakh, your profit is 40,000. The interest what you give is 6,000. Okay. And so 40,000 minus 6,000 is 34,000, which is the profit which is left. So 1 लाख पे आपने eventually with the help of MTF आपने 34,000 रुपीज कमाया आफ्टर गिविंग द इंटरेस्ट, विच इज 34% इवेंचुअली. अगर आप सिर्फ इन्वेस्टमेंट 1 लाख रुपए करते तो आपको 10,000 का ही प्रॉफिट होगा, विच इज 10%. बट सिंस यू लेवरेज MTF here, so automatically your profit has increased. Okay, so that is how MTF works. MTF is a really really good product. If you want, you can start with MTF. So on the website also you will be able to check how exactly MTF works. Okay, you can just simply enter the stock name, uh, enter the buy quantity. You will, as per the current market price, you will be able to find out what exactly the current market price is. Then it will tell you that how many, how much you have to pay, how much funding would HSL give. Okay, and your total investment in stocks would be that, would whatever amount it is, it will be mentioned there. Okay, just to highlight here, the stock name given here is just an example. Okay, it's not a recommendation and things like that. So, one of the important things in MTF, just to highlight, is that whenever you take a position in MTF, you have to pledge your position, pledge your stocks. Okay, if you don't pledge your stocks, your position is not valid. Okay, so it is important to pledge your stock. Okay, I'll just explain you what exactly the process is. Okay, now, like let's take an example. You take a position today. Okay, in T plus 1 day, the shares are the to is you have to simply click on the link, and you have to pledge your position. Okay. Um, if you don't do that on T plus 3 day, okay, your position is squared off automatically. So which means that you no longer hold the MTF position there. Okay. So it is important for you to pledge your position. If you don't do that, you won't be able to take a position in MTF. Okay. So I'll just share my screen, and I'll walk you through the app now, just to show you how exactly the app is, how user friendly it is, so that you'll be able to see that. Just give me one moment. All right. I hope my screen is visible. So let's just launch the app. Okay. Right. Okay. So this is the app and this is the interface of the app. All right. First of all, as I told you, how to activate a derivative segment. You just simply click here on the three dots. Okay. Here, if you see FNO privilege, the toggle button, you just click on the toggle button. Automatically, you'll be redirected to a page. You click on whatever options you want to activate currency derivative, you want to activate only future option, you just click that. Okay, you click on I have read the terms and conditions and click on proceed. Enter your login ID and password, submit it. Okay, you will be asked to just a moment. Not able to find my login ID password. However, okay, just simply log in. Put your login ID and password here. Okay, you will get your login ID and password. If you don't have one, you will be able to find it on your email. When you open your account, the login ID and password is shared to you. You just simply enter that here, submit. The next screen would be, it will ask you about. The documents, whether you would like to upload an anti-ITR statement or bank statement, okay, and you just submit it. You submit the request, automatically you will be, your request will be taken, and it will take 24 to 48 hours for your segment to get activated. Okay. So coming back to the app, now if you see here in the spotlight section, you will find out what exactly, how exactly the um, you'll find out various things here. Okay, pick of the week is mentioned. What exactly forex trading capacity with margin funding, how you can how you can increase your purchasing power. Okay, this is how it looks. You want to invest in baskets, you'll be able to find out all the baskets here. Okay, I'll one by one I'll cover all the things. Okay, so on the search bar. So now if you simply go on the search bar, if you want to find out any stock, you simply search here. I'm just searching Zomato. So if you search Zomato, automatically you'll be able to find out, you know, all the contracts in Zomato, the stock. Click on Zomato, you will be able to see all the details here. Okay. This is how the search works. If you want to, if you don't want to type, you simply you can say the stock name and the stock name will appear here. That is how the search function works. Okay. Uh, you click on Nifty 50, or the Nifty 50 option chain will open. Okay, where you will be able to find out all the strike prices here. Okay, based on based on volume, based on Greeks.
I hope my screen is visible. Sorry for the inconvenience. Um, there was some technical glitch. That is the reason you weren't able to see the screen. However, I feel now the screen is visible, and let's continue. Um, Again, let's start from the beginning. How to activate your derivative segment? You simply click on your initial. Okay, just scroll down under the privileges section. You will find FNO privilege. Just click on the toggle button. You will be redirected to another screen. Okay. Once the screen loads, it will ask you to check checkbox, tick box the category, future and options or currency derivatives. Okay. Just checkbox the terms and conditions and proceed. When you proceed, it will ask you about your login ID, password, and the CAPTCHA. Just enter your login ID password, which you have received uh, when you open the account. Okay. Just enter that. Then it will ask you for um, the documents. You can simply upload your ITR documents, or you can simply upload your statements, bank statements, and submit your request. Um, once your request is accepted, it takes 24 to 48 hours for your segment to get activated. Okay. Now coming back to the app. So on the app, on the dashboard section, okay, so we have five sections here. If you see on the bottom of the screen, you have dashboard, watch list, portfolio, orders, and research. Okay. First of all, let's discuss about dashboard. On the dashboard section, okay, um, here's the search bar. In the search bar, you can either type the stock name which you want to search. Okay. You simply type the stock name will be visible for you. Okay. And automatically here you can just simply click on equity. It will show you equity. It will show you future contracts. It will show you option contracts. Okay. And if that particular stock trades in ETF, it will show you an ETF also. However, it doesn't, so it will not show. It is not showing. Okay. This is one way to search the stock. Other way is to simply say the stock name, okay, and it will simply search the stock for you. Okay, you have all the option change here. You have Nifty 50, Bank Nifty, Sensex. Okay, if you click on Nifty 50, it will take you to the Nifty 50 option change. Okay, all the strike prices would be mentioned here. Okay, if you click on Bank Nifty, it will take you to the Bank Nifty option chain. If you click on Sensex, it will take you on the Sensex option chain. Okay. Here, besides the Sensex, you have a setting tab here. You can, set um, the indices, whatever preferred indices you have. You can set that. By default, it is Nifty 50, Nifty 50 and Bank Nifty and Nifty 50 and Sensex. It is a by default thing which is there. However, you can customize according to yourself. Okay. In the spotlight section, you have, pick of the week, you have baskets, you have MTF. Okay. So, whatever is trending, we have mentioned in the spotlight for you. Okay. Then you have another section wherein there is IPO, there is MF. So let's talk about that. So if you click on IPO, just click on IPO, you'll be able to find out the upcoming IPOs. Okay, you will be able to find out the open IPOs or the closed IPOs, past closed IPOs. So currently we have two SME IPOs which are open. Okay, then we have two upcoming IPOs which are going to start on 29 Jan. And that is Dr. Agarwal's and Malpani Pipes. Okay, these are the two upcoming IPOs. These are the closed one. Okay. So in the IPO order book, you will be able to find out the number of IPOs which you had, applied for. And in the limits and fund release section, okay, you will be able to find out whatever if you've applied for an IPO and if it is not allotted to you, whether your funds were released and whether it was limited, you'll be able to find out here. Okay. There's one more trending thing on the IR section, which is the MF baskets. Okay, so unlike stocks, okay, in mutual fund also we have mutual fund baskets. Like there are several mutual funds curated in one basket, and you can invest in that basket. So just a moment. Okay, all right. So if you click on MF basket, okay, you will be able to find out the baskets which are mentioned here. So you see here, there are two baskets here, aggressive and very aggressive basket. Minimum investment for both is 25,000. Um, so it tells you that where exactly your funds will be allocated. Okay, so your funds will be diversified into these four mutual funds which are there in which are part of the basket. Okay, and it says that monthly SIP of 25,000 per month for 20 years would give you 2.5 crore based on the past performances. Okay. You can explore other baskets. So very aggressive basket is on another basket wherein it tells you that all your funds would be allocated in this particular mutual funds. Right. So if you click on invest, So, it tells you that your amount 25,000 would be distributed equally in all the mutual funds which is there. Okay. And you simply click on your monthly SIP date. Review a basket and place your order. Okay. So mutual fund basket is a very good concept. Okay. Another thing is basket investing, which is small case. Okay. Now, if you don't have time to, research about stocks and, invest in any stocks, what you can do is you can simply go with small cases. Okay. Now, for example, let's take this small case. Okay. So here, if you see, in this particular small case, your portfolio would be diversified with 14 stocks, what is mentioned here. Minimum investment amount is 89,000. Okay. One year CAGR is 36.35. Okay. So if you see here that it gives you all the details about, how this basket is going to diversify, in what stocks as well. So if you see the money what you'll be investing, it would be diversified into three things, in large cap, mid cap, and small cap category. Okay, and it also tells you the weightage of the stocks, in which particular stocks your money would be invested in what weightage. Okay, now also it tells you about the rebalance. Now what is rebalance? That, for example, if any particular stock, the manager thinks that he wants to replace the stock with another stock, automatically you get a rebalance on your on the app, and also you get via WhatsApp as well. Okay, that the manager has suggested for a rebalance, and you simply click and rebalance your portfolio. Now, why this is important and why small case is a best tool to start with, it's because that here you don't have to research a lot of things. You have these managers. We have an in-house managers as well. We have an in-house research team who's managing the small cases. Okay, they regularly keep a track on the small cases, and regularly rebalance it based on the requirement, based on the research. Okay, you just simply have to keep on investing, and your money directly gets invested in the stocks. As I mentioned, all the stocks which were there part of the portfolio, it directly your money will get invested in the stocks. Okay. That is how basket investing works. Another thing, we have stock SIP. Okay. You have, these are the stock SIP recommendations which are there. You simply click on start an SIP. Okay. Give a name. Do next. Okay. Give an amount. What is the SIP amount you want to start with? Let's say 5,000. I say add. Okay. So if you see, all the brokerage details will be shared here. Okay. If you click on the brokerage, okay, just do next. All right. It will ask you, it will give you a review and confirm screen. Okay. It will say the SIP type, order type, what is the period for the next 6 months, so you can increase it. What is the frequency? Monthly. Start date is 29 Jan. Okay. How much amount you want to invest? 5,000 a month. Okay, that you can change as per your, and you can simply click on confirm. So once you confirm, your order will get placed, and you'll be able to place a stock SIP. That is how simple. So basically, like mutual funds, you can do an SIP in stocks as well. You have a favorite stock, you can simply do an SIP in stocks. So you have ETF section here. In the ETF section, you'll be able to find out the ETFs. Okay. You have MTF section. So if you click on MTF, we have dedicated MTF section. You'll be able to find out the eligible stocks in MTF. Okay. Now, as I discussed in the slide that you get margin, okay, you get margin up to 4x. So for not for every stock you get margin up to 4x. It varies on stock to stock. Like for example, if you see the first stock, 361, 60% of the funding is available, okay, for the stock. But if you see for Aadhar home housing finance, 65% funding is available. Okay. For About India, 70% funding is available. So on based on the stock, it varies. Now, for example, let's say 361. I click on 361. You're automatically, uh, you know, um, you will be you'll come on the buy page wherein it will say as e-margin. Okay. So your product type would be e-margin. Okay. Let's say quantity 10. Okay. Now, okay. So now if you see, if I click on so if you see, the margin required is 3978.40. The brokerage is 49.34. Okay. 4027, the overall margin is 4027.74 is the hold required. So if you see that the total order amount for 10 stocks based on the market price is 9946. However, what I have to pay is only 4027.74. Okay. Automatically my order will get placed there. Okay. And once I confirm buy, the order will get placed. So yeah, that is how you place an order in MTF. You want to start with MTF, you don't know how to start, you can start with our recommendation as well. So you can view all the MTF recommendations which are there. Simply you can scroll and you'll find out the MTF recommendation. IRFC is one of the recommendation. Tata Consumer is one of the recommendations, which is there here. Okay, you can start with our recommendation. If you click on margin calculator, okay, to see here, as I said, you will be able to find out. Now, for example, I want to buy 100 quantity at market price. Okay, and if I calculate, so I pay 9285.75. What HDFC Securities pay is 11349.25. Okay, my entire position is for 20,635. Okay, but I only pay 9285.75. Reason being, Zomato has 55% of the um, margin which is provided by us. So here you can simply buy Zomato. Example, just taking, you can buy this stock with only 9,285. You can take a position of 20,000. Okay. In the FAQs, if you click on FAQs, you'll be able to find all the FAQs here. Okay. How it works, key features, how does it work? Okay. We have all the videos also. You can watch the videos if you have any doubt. Okay. You can learn all the process. Okay. We have a research section. If you click on research section, in equity, you'll find fundamental, technical, and trading calls. Okay. In derivative, you'll find all the futures and option recommendations which we are given. Okay. And in mutual fund, you will find all the mutual fund recommendation what we are giving. Okay. So if you want to start if you're new to, I believe you're new to the investment journey. So, you can simply start with, the recommendations which are there. We have a very good success ratio in the market. I will show that to you later. But yes, you can definitely start with the recommendations here, okay, which are given by us. In the watch list section, you will you'll be able to find out all the popular watch lists here. You want to see the defense sector का watch list, you'll be able to see all the defense stocks. Technology, you'll be able to see all the technology stocks. You can create your own watch list. Okay, you can simply add stocks. Now, for example, this is my watch list. I'll add stock. Let's say SBI. Click here, add. That is so simple. So in the watch list, so if you see, SBI is added in my watch list section. Okay. So you can explore the watch list. You will be able to track all the whatever stocks you've kept in your watch list. Okay. So in the portfolio section, you will be able to find out your holdings. Okay. Your entire holdings. If you have a mutual fund holding, you'll be able to find out your mutual fund holding here. Okay. So when I say holding, which means ki whatever stocks you hold in your portfolio. Okay. In the orders section, you will be able to find out whatever orders, or whatever positions you have open. You have open positions, closed position, any stock SIP position. Okay. And uh, mutual fund positions, all positions you will be able to see here in the order book. Okay. Coming back to dashboard section, if you see here, all the expert recommendations are there. So you can explore all the recommendations. Simply click, you'll be able to buy the stock. You can read the report, uh, you know, as to why this recommendation is given, why our experts think this is one of, the recommendations which is showing you. So now let's see, for example, I want to just a moment. Okay, I search a stock. Okay, let's say the flow. Also, let me show you how to add funds. Okay, if you click on add funds here, you'll be able to redirect. You'll be redirected to a page. You enter your amount, whatever desired amount you want to. You'll be able to add funds only from your primary bank account. Okay, you click net banking. You click UPI, pay and confirm. Okay, it'll ask you to enter your UPI ID. Just enter UPI ID. You'll be able to add funds. Click on net banking, confirm and pay. You'll be redirected to the net banking page. You simply have to log in and add funds. Okay. As I was showing you, so for example, I click on Zomato. Okay, I click on buy. Now, first is the exchange. So how to place an order? You first select the exchange, NSC, BSC, SOR. Okay. This is a smart order routing. Basically, what is smart order routing is nothing but if you see the price for NSC is 207.30, for BSC 207.45, 10-15 पैसे का difference है. स्मार्ट ऑर्डर राउटिंग से बेसिकली क्या होगा कि वट एवर ऑटोमेटिकली ऑर्डर विल राउट बेस्ड ऑन whichever price is low. Okay, you click on NSE BSC. Okay, now product type cash. If you select cash, cash means आपका order जो है delivery में place होगा. You select the quantity. Okay, uh, order type market. Market means market order. Okay, and automatically it will show you कि आपको कितना amount भेजना है. 2074. This is the amount which you have to pay. Click on buy. Okay. Now you will be able to find out the brokerage. So पूरा brokerage का details आएगा. 31 rupees is the brokerage which will be charged to you. Okay. Order type is market. And once you confirm order, your order will be placed. Okay. If you place an order in intraday, which means that you have to square off your position today itself before 3:30. Okay. That is intraday trading, which means you buy and sell the stock on the same day. Okay. If you do a cash transaction, your product type cash, basically that is a delivery which you can hold it for more than T+1 day. Okay. Imagine, as I told you, that imagine nothing but the MTF MTF order. Okay. So this is how you place an order. As I told you how to add funds. So on the app, you will find out on the dashboard section, you will find out all the market movers. Okay. Top gainers, top losers for Sensex, for Nifty, based on for futures and for options also. So yeah, this is very interesting. All the details which you want, FFI and DI for this week. Okay, how they've managed. So there are a lot more about the app. Okay, so you can definitely download the app and explore the app. It will help you to understand more and more things about the app and about the offerings what we have on HDFC Securities. So yeah, that was about the app here. Okay, let's come back to where we were. Okay, so this is our technical performance for FY24. Okay, so if you see our success ratio, okay, on an average, it is around 65, more than 65%. Okay, so if you say index future calls, 299 calls given, okay, 300 close, positive 211, 89 negative, success ratio was 70, average return was 1.5%. Okay, since it was an index in future option, you say average number of trading days is 0 because in future option, you close your positions. So, stock futures and option also you see 70%, 61% is the success ratio. Okay, cash trading calls. Okay, 0 to 10 days. You see the success ratio is 83% here. Average return is 2.2%. Okay, and in 2 days you are able to get the return. Okay. So this is the performance.
Hello.
So yes, that was a performance. All right, the technical performance. So thank you so much. That was it from us. And if there are any questions, please feel free to ask us in the chat box. We'll be more than happy to answer that. So I have one question. Pledging of stock is done systematically when I go for MTF, or else I need to approve or give that permission every time that I utilize this feature. Yes. So whenever you take a position, whenever you take a new position in MTF, you have to pledge your stock. That is mandatory. It doesn't happen automatically or something. It is a customer who has to click on the link and pledge the stocks. So you have a portfolio section automatically whenever we have a portfolio section. So whenever you invest, okay, whatever stocks you invest, you'll be able to see in that app, yeah, under the portfolio section. Yeah, we will check about that and update you. So, but we have to check that currently. Okay, the feasibility for the same.